off with the Standard. Railas claims rock team probing IEBC. Now, this seems to be a very rocky road that the committee that was the select committee that was put out to deal with this IEBC issue seems to be going.
Yes, certainly so, but better the boardroom was than the tear gas which Kenyans had been subjected to. But I think the constitution of this committee has brought a lot of sobriety. The elephant in the room yesterday was some certain statements which had been made by the Honorable Raila Odinga to the effect that they will not, under any circumstances, allow IEBC as currently constituted to supervise the next general elections. Well, that one was bitterly criticized by the Jubilee side. They were wondering, is it that CORD has taken a predetermined position on the issue? Well, there are two divergent views of thought. Some on the CORD thought that Raila Odinga was exercising his freedom of expression. He was just giving a personal, private opinion, which should not actually have any implications on the process. But the Jubilee side were adamant that no, Raila Odinga is not just any other private citizen. Right. Yeah. And,
in fact, to use the words of Murkomen, he says that he's not just another jobless Kenyan.
Exactly.
Making comments.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
But I think it was resolved. One of the co-chairs, Honorable James Orengo, actually say that if there were any issues which either side felt strongly about, then they could always go into camera and sort it out. And
that was within the laws that which govern this kind of committee.
Yes, standing orders.
Are allowed, the standing orders, they are allowed to do that. So that, of course, debate continues, and let's see how that's going to play out as time passes on. Also on the front page, we have the anti-corruption boss questioned for 1.5 hours by detectives. This, of course, is in regards to his company, or company that is associated with his family, and the fact that it received 35 million from the NYS.
Yeah, a Saki farm. I think right now, due to the disclosures which have been made, it is obvious that that company did deal with NYS. Their contention being that those transactions were above board. There was nothing suspicious. But a very interesting, curious case where now the hunter becomes the hunted. But on another note, it's good. It shows that some of the principles of openness, transparency, and accountability, leaders, those in positions of trust, being put to question, and I think it should be encouraged. Let the investigators carry on their work, and either if it will be vindicated, well. But there's a worrying trend whereby year in, year out, those who have been charged with the duty of overseeing graft issues, it seems that they are constantly placed under pressure, constantly placed under one inquiry after another. That is a worrying trend, for the country.
Of course, that would allude to the fact that could there be some underhands that ensure that whenever they're getting close to finding some of the culprits, because one of the things that has been claimed to fuel corruption in Kenya is the fact that there are no convictions. Nobody's doing time for corruption cases. So some of them, I remember, like PLO, Lumumba, stating that he is, some big files were about to be found and, literally be prosecuted. But just as he was getting close to that, he was hounded out.
He was out of office before he knew it. So a worrying trend there. And it also has origins. We all remember John Gidongo, the anti-Tsar PS at that time. He was also, he touched on some wrong foot and he suffered the same fate. So it makes you question, is there really political will to tackle graft?
Okay.